Have you ever wondered what the Justice League might look like in the Marvel Universe? Well, you're in luck. Meet the Squadron Supreme, Earth 712's premier super team and Marvel's bold reinterpretation of DC's iconic heroes. But here's the twist. Unlike the Justice League, the Squadron Supreme didn't just try to protect the world, they tried to run it. Now let's jump into the video and find out who is the Squadron Supreme. The Squadron Supreme was founded by Power Princess, the Squadron's Wonder Woman, a superhuman utopian whose enhanced genetics, thanks to Kree engineering and rigorous physical and mental training, grant her extraordinary abilities. She has superhuman strength, agility, speed, reflexes, and the ability to fly. She is a highly skilled combatant, trained in various forms of hand-to-hand fighting and weaponry, and possesses a near-genius intellect. Next up was Hyperion, the Squadron's Superman, a powerful Eternal who absorbs cosmic radiation to fuel his vast abilities. He has immense strength rivaling the Hulk, supersonic speed, flight, and near invulnerability. His senses, reflexes, and stamina are all superhuman. He can manipulate cosmic energy for heat vision, regeneration, and enhanced perception. He is disease-resistant and self-sustaining, capable of surviving in space. His only known weakness is Argonite radiation, which drains his powers, similar to Superman and Kryptonite. Next up was Nighthawk, the Squadron's Batman, a billionaire with no superhuman abilities, but he is a peak human athlete with exceptional strength, stamina, and agility. He's a master martial artist, skilled acrobat, and expert pilot. His sharp tactical mind and charisma make him a strong leader. Next up was Wizard, the Squadron's Flash. Wizard possesses superhuman speed that allows him to run at supersonic levels, strike multiple times in a second. His velocity enables him to run up walls, across water, and simulate flight by rapidly fanning his limbs. He can blur his body to become invisible, phase through objects via vibration, and manipulate air to create vortexes. His heightened perception lets him experience time in slow motion. He has superhuman reflexes, stamina, strength, and durability. Additionally, he's a capable hand-to-hand combatant, trained by Nighthawk, though his fighting style leans heavily on speed. Next was Amphibian, the Squadron's Aquaman. Amphibian is a mutant who possesses a range of aquatic-based superpowers. His body adapts to underwater conditions, allowing him to breathe underwater and withstand extreme pressure and cold. He has superhuman strength and durability. He can swim at high speeds and telepathically communicate with marine life, especially dolphins. Prolonged exposure to deep-sea environments triggers a transformation into a more fish-like form with blue skin, dark eyes, and claws. Next up was Dr. Spectrum, the Squadron's Green Lantern. Dr. Spectrum wields a power prism, a powerful artifact that allows him to manipulate multicolored light-based energy through sheer willpower. With it, he can project energy as heat, light, or concussive force, create solid constructs of any shape, and enhance his physical strikes. The prism also grants him flight at supersonic speeds, the ability to phase through solid matter, and the power to generate protective force fields. Additionally, he can use the energy to control mechanical devices, and he can even suppress others' superhuman abilities. The last original member was Skymax, the Squadron Supreme's Martian Manhunter. Skymax is a Super Skrull and possesses the ability to shapeshift. He also possesses superhuman strength, stamina, and durability. He can manipulate cosmic energy to become invisible, generate solid force fields, and transform parts of his body into plasma, unleashing fiery blast. Skymax also has telepathic abilities, supersonic flight, and advanced military training in combat, marksmanship, and starship aviation. From the very moment the Squadron Supreme was founded, they sought official government backing. The government granted them sweeping authority, making them a special branch of the military answerable only to the President and the National Security Council. As the Squadron's reputation grew, so did their membership. Additions to the team included Golden Archer, Tom Thumb, Nuke, and Blue Eagle. Their headquarters was a high-tech satellite called Rocket Central. The Squadron Supreme faced numerous threats, like Master Menace and the Scarlet Centurion. Their missions extended beyond national borders and even across dimensions. One of their most unusual challenges came when the cosmic strategist known as the Grand Master discovered Earth 712. The Grand Master initiated a tournament against the time-traveling Scarlet Centurion, using the Squadron Supreme as his champions. After winning the contest, the Grandmaster decided to create his own team for future use. These villainous counterparts were modeled directly after the Squadron Supreme. Earth 712's government was taken over by the cartel, and the Squadron Supreme, still acting as government agents, were sent to Earth 616 to assist the Brand Corporation against the Avengers. The conflict ended back on Earth 712, with the Avengers exposing the cartel and dismantling its regime. In the aftermath, Kyle Richmond, aka Nighthawk, who had previously left the Squadron Supreme, was elected President of the United States. The peace was short-lived. The entire administration, including the Squadron Supreme, fell under the mind control of Overmind, who was secretly working for Null, the living embodiment of darkness. Hyperion was able to escape and recruited the Defenders from Earth 616. Together, they defeated Null and liberated Earth 712. Shortly after, Nighthawk stepped down as president and rejoined the Squadron Supreme as an active hero. With the planet in chaos after the events of the Overmind, the Squadron Supreme launched their most ambitious initiative, the Utopia program. This wasn't just a reform plan, it was a sweeping effort to eliminate every major societal issue. The goal was nothing short of a perfect civilization, but not everyone agreed with their methods. Nighthawk was one of the loudest critics. He believed the program violated civil liberties and gave too much power to superhumans. So when the squadron voted to proceed, Nighthawk resigned in protest. He then spent the next year assembling a counterforce of superhumans strong enough to challenge the squadron, known as the Redeemers. The Redeemers stepped in and demanded full restoration of democracy, which resulted in a clash that would lead to the unfortunate death of Nighthawk. In the wake of his sacrifice, the Squadron Supreme recognized their overreach and decided to relinquish all authority. Shortly after, they faced the cosmic threat of Nth Man, who absorbed entire dimensions. Their salvation only came when Arcana's son, Benjamin, switched places with Nth Man. On their journey home, the squadron was intercepted by Master Menace and stranded once again on Earth 616. There, they teamed up with Quasar and the Avengers on multiple missions, before eventually finding their way back to Earth 712. Upon returning to their reality, they discovered that Earth 712 had changed dramatically. The Global Directorate had weaponized their utopian technology to establish a dictatorship. The Squadron Supreme rallied former members of the group and their children and joined forces with the Exiles to expose the Directorate's rigged elections. A new democratic vote was then held and balance was restored. So there you have it, the origin of the Squadron Supreme, Marvel's version of the Justice League. They've battled evil, tried to build a utopia, and even clashed with the Avengers. But will they ever make the leap to the big screen? Was it a missed opportunity by Marvel to introduce them during the Multiverse Saga? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Who's your favorite Squadron Supreme member? And do you think Marvel will ever bring Earth 712 into the MCU? Well, as always, I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to stop by the channel and check out this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss out on an upload. That does it for this one. Thanks for watching. Peace.